there's anyone that I can imagine to go through whatever, I don't even know what happens next. It's you.
A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and it's somehow fitting that we would be celebrating this important occasion by remembering the first step, which took place near here when Joel came up to visit his cousin and met Alexandra. And that journey from there went not more than 1,000 miles.
Joel and Alexandra, let me share some wisdom from China. 语训说，路是人走出来的, which means, in essence, roads are made by people walking them.
So when we were little, one time we were playing Monopoly. Joel was pretending he didn't have any money, and so every time he landed on my property, he was like, I can't pay. And so I'd be like, oh, that's fine, you don't have to pay, because I was just happy he was playing with me. At the end of the game, he pulls out all this money he's been hiding under the board. Turns out he's been stealing from the bank the whole time, and also hasn't been paying me rent. So, if nothing else, he'll be a provider for you.
I just wish both of you a wonderful life together, and you'll have so many adventures, because Alexandra, I know that you are adventurous, and you bring that out in Joel.
Everybody thinks they get married to the perfect person for them. The two of you are setting off an adventure in a far part of the world for an unknown length of time, or in any case, I like to see it shrouded in mystery. And that sounds like just the kind of life that Alexandra was made to share.
Joel, we love you. We think you're an amazing man, and we are so grateful that you have chosen our daughter. She will be the woman that you need in your life to make you the best person you could be. And I know that you will make her the best person that she could ever be too, because you will fulfill each other. You will find joy and happiness in being together. And as you get old, like you and I are, you will have a love that is far deeper than you have at this very moment.
Now we are going to proceed into the ring exchange portion of today's wedding, I suppose. Alexandra, I didn't write down any vows, but I have thought about it, and I think the first thing that came to my mind is what I've learned about love while we have been together and while we have been separated by oceans and thousands of miles, and often going months without meeting, with only letters and words and pictures to sustain us. And I think I have learned that love, and it's not just something that you do, it's not something that you show through your actions and your words, although it is both of those things, but I think it is also a choice. And I think that was the hardest lesson that I had to learn, because it is hard when you're separated and you're not together, and all you have really are memories and a voice on the phone or a face on your computer. But I always knew certain things about you, and I also always knew certain things about the woman that I would want to marry, and I knew that you had all of those things. And so when it really came down to it, it just required me to choose love, to choose you. And I did. And I'm so happy that I did.
You've been honest with me for about everything from the beginning, even when it's scary, and even when I don't know what to do with the honesty. And you're funny and clever and smart. And you're honest and humble. And those haven't gone away over time like they often do. And this is really scary. Like, life is never gonna be the same again. And I know that there's nobody else that I would rather be scared with. Because I love you, and I know that you love me. And you've dried my tears from miles away with just words and jokes. And you make me feel safe. And if there's anyone that I can imagine to go through whatever, I don't even know what happens next. It's you. And I love you.